Hey guys, Sean Hammond with Premier Guitar. We're at Winter NAMM 2020 in Anaheim talking to Howie G at the Huss and Dalton booth. And it's nice and quiet down here. The show hasn't started yet, so we can actually not yell at each other. Howie, this surprised me a lot because you guys have been known for a long time as an amazing acoustic company, and we do have amazing acoustics around us, but you guys have new electrics.
It's a radical departure, and I believe it was Mark Dalton's idea in the first place to build a single-cut electric, and they've done an amazing job.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so the guitar itself is called a Statesboro, and it comes in two versions, the standard version and the deluxe version. The difference being on the deluxe you get a Brazilian rosewood fingerboard, and on the deluxe you also get, which is the model I'm holding at the moment, you also get a roasted maple cap. Now you might say, why roast the maple cap on an electric guitar? You know, people know about torrefied tops for acoustics, and they've been doing torrefied tops on their acoustics for a long time, but what they discovered was that by using the roasted top, it takes half a pound off the weight of the guitar. So it feels lighter. Now, in addition to that, they also reduce the weight further by putting 16 chambers in. They're 16 1-inch round holes. But again, normally with a chambered guitar, what you find is that if you tap around it, you can find the chambers and it sounds hollow. This guitar does not sound hollow at all. Doesn't feel hollow. Doesn't affect the sustain. The sustain carries on really, really well.
You don't have a high gain sound, and the volume's pretty modest, so sounds really nice.
It's low gain. We decided to demo this with no distortion, so you hear the guitar, you're not hearing pedals, you're not hearing amps, you're actually hearing the guitar itself.
Now, when you talk about the weight, do they shoot for a certain exact kind of weight range? I know it's kind of hard with wood being, varying a lot, but
8 to 8.5 pounds is what they're shooting for.
Now, tell us about other stuff. Is it just standard 2-volume, 2-tone, 3-way?
Okay, it's 2-volume, 2-tone, 3-way switch. The capacitors they've chosen are vintage style caps rather than modern ceramics. Fairly standard parts.
Pickups are
Lindy Fraylins. You can choose the pickups. It doesn't affect the price. You can either have Lindy Fraylin's vintage paths, or you can have his modern hotter paths. They're calibrated so that the bridge pickup is stronger than the neck pickup, so that you get a nice balance. So on the neck pickup, if you wanted to, it's got a nice bite. Neck pickup, it's nice and full, but balanced. But I love the. On certain other 2-pickup humbucking guitars, I've never been able to really bond with the sound of the two on together, but that it gives that kind of rather familiar, It's a really lovely sound.
Nice. All right, Howie, so there's two models. Again, this is Statesboro SE Classic and the Statesboro SE Classic Custom. And this is the Custom, right?
This is the Custom. This sells for around about $6,000.
Okay. And how about the Classic?
And the Classic is $4,800.
Okay.
In US dollars. Price in England's going to be different.
Okay. Now, you want to just recap some of the highlights that we see behind us? Just remind people what you guys do.
Okay, so they make fabulous acoustic guitars with their own unique spin. Lots of different custom options, different inlays, different woods, some torrefied, different sized sound holes. There's so many options.
A great looking 12-string right here.
I actually own one of these. They had one on the booth a couple of years ago in Ziricote, and I fell in love with it, and so it went home with me, and I still have it. And a bad thing is happening with this one too.
All right, do you want to tell people where to go online to find out more about all the stuff you guys do, including the new Statesboro guitars?
Yeah, they can go online to Huss and Dalton's website, hussandalton.com.
Sweet. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Sean Hammond for Premier Guitar. Be sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any other cool NAMM videos and all the other stuff we do. Later.